I'm Martin O'Donnell. I'm one of the integration project managers for permanent installs at dbsolutions. The beginning part is one of my favourite parts of a project, when we bring together an idea and a dream, if you like, with the creatives. But what was tricky and particularly challenging about this project is the timeline. Because they wanted to create a window of opportunity for the in-house team and the new presenters to get used to working in here. So we started building early. So from the project being handed to me on my desk and my engineering team, it was the 1st of April, and we actually finally delivered the project on the 28th of July. So it was a really quick. There's procurement, design, engineering, delivery, installation, commissioning in 4 months.
I'm Darren Hagan, Head of Nifty 50 Operations here in Betfred Warrington. The old studio was a grey backdrop with LED lights that shined up behind the machine. The new studio, well, as you can see behind me here, it is a 16 foot by 6 foot LED screen. It's virtual reality ready. It is brand new. It brings us to the industry leading technology. We now have the best looking numbers game on the high street without a shadow of a doubt. The draw is £5 million. So for just £1, you win £5 million if you get 6 numbers correct. If 2 people win, they get £5 million each. So we wanted something that matched that jackpot. This matches that jackpot. We wanted something that gives us a wow factor. This gives us a wow factor, but we also wanted something what we could build on as well, because we were looking for virtual reality. So that's where we're going to take this, and this was our first step into that.
My name is Joshua Little-Ailes, and I'm one of the presenters for Nifty 50. The whole thing about the Nifty 50 is being interactive, so we want people to feel like when they watch it, they're part of it as well. And the LED screen helps us show people how they can play and what they can play for. Just break down that barrier, make sure it's very, very simple and explained to them in a way where they can enjoy it as well, so it's all very bright. It's like Las Vegas. This can do everything. It can do everything. It's amazing. It's like a warm hug. So again, we come in for the rehearsal and it's the first thing in the morning. You can feel a bit groggy. As soon as that's booted up, you know you're ready. I'm
Grace Constantino and I'm one of the presenters for Betfred's Nifty 50. The screen definitely makes me feel more comfortable, because when I say that I've just forgotten a bit of what I'm supposed to say, I can turn around and use the wall. It makes me feel a lot more tactile. I'm using my hands and pointing to it. It just makes it more interactive between me and the audience as well watching it.
So behind you can see an LED solution from Create Lid, which is Pro Air TV 1.5. And that's been driven by a Brompton processor, and we use Brompton a lot, and they're a trusted partner. Most of the LED solutions I've installed over the last 5 years have been Brompton driven. It's reliability, it's support, it's efficiency, it's just a great product.
Shooting against LED with cameras can be tricky, and it can be quite easy to end up with unsightly artifacts that can distract the audience from the effect you're trying to achieve. On Brompton, we allow you to input all your camera settings into the processor itself, which allows you to use the cameras you want to use and the camera settings you want to use and get the best end result.
So this project was quite an interesting one, because there was a fairly clean line in the sand as to what we were delivering, an LED solution, the lighting piece within the studio, the infrastructure within the studio, and some audio. But then that sort of faced, it then worked in conjunction with the gallery that was being delivered by the Betfred team. I want to say it went pretty well. There wasn't any great challenges. It was quite a smooth delivery. I suppose the more difficult bit for everybody to get their heads around was the fact that we were building this studio in very much a live building site, which came with H&S challenges, which came with delivery challenges. But yeah, that was probably the biggest challenge, was just building a studio in the middle of a building site. So we were ahead of the game so that they could create this window of opportunity for the team to train in here while they finished the rest of the building. I honestly don't think we could have done it any better, given the time restraints. I'm a big believer in the team that we've got around us, and I have to pinch myself some days, because it's just good people doing what they do very well and enjoying themselves. And I don't think you can deliver projects as quickly as we do, or did in this instance, without having that great team around you. Betfred and D&B Whitelight have been working together as a partner for some time. About 5 years ago, we built a studio for them at Media City in Manchester. So this is not the first and hopefully won't be the last project we do with Betfred. They wanted a massive upgrade on their current draw studio. They were using a 3 static camera system that was literally just shots of the balls dropping and moving up, and it was very, very simple studio. And Darren and his team wanted to really push the boundaries and create what you can see behind us, and also bring into play using presenters for the first time, which meant they needed a proper broadcast TV studio, which is what they now have.